we're discussing something we all have in our wallets, and when used responsibly, makes our lives a lot easier. Credit cards. And here to talk to us about how the right credit card can make all the difference is Scott from Consumers Credit Union. So welcome, Scott.
Good morning.
Okay, it's a holiday season. I think a lot of people are thinking about a lot of expenses that they're going to be having. Some will go on a credit card. And so let's talk about credit cards and why we use them and they're convenient.
Sure, credit cards certainly make life easy, and Consumers Credit Union has a credit card depending on how you live your life to make it easiest for you. We do keep it simple. We just have 3 different types of credit cards that we offer. Our basic rewards card, which is great because you get rewards every time that you use it. We have a low rate card for those people. If you keep a balance on your card, obviously you want it to have a low rate. And then we have a business card that's great for small or large businesses, for one-person businesses or 100 employees.
Yeah, well, let's break it down. We know a lot of people will go for those rewards this time of year because they'll put all their purchases on the card and say, okay, I'm just going to pay it off at one time, but I'm going to get something back for doing that.
If you're like my family, it gets cold outside and I want to go someplace warm, so every time I use my card, I think of those rewards are buying my flights down to someplace warm when it gets really
cold. Sounds good to me.
Here. So earning rewards is great. It makes it very easy when you use your card. Every time you use it, you know that you're getting rewards for it. And as a bonus for all Consumers members for the rest of this year, all of our credit cards, our reward card is double points between now and the end of the year. So if you have a card with us now, great, go use it. You'll get double rewards. Or stop into any one of our offices and get a card and you'll get double rewards.
So when you say rewards, what do you mean by that?
We get rewards points every time. It's pretty common. Every time you spend $1 on your card, you get a reward point that you can use to buy products or services, or in my case, airplane tickets. And so it just makes it an extra bonus for doing what you do with your credit card any day, every day. You just get the reward and they build up points and you can go online and go shopping or buy tickets or hotels or whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, okay, so let's go to another card that you offer at Consumers Credit Union, and that's a business card.
The business card, yep, it's really great. It works, like I said, for small businesses. If you just want to separate those expenses that you have for your businesses, it really allows you to manage your cash flow with your business. And if you have a larger business, you have reps that are out using the card, you can have sub-accounts and really be able to control the expenses of your employees and your business through that credit card. So it's really, really nifty little card.
And one other card that we want to touch upon, what is that?
The last card that we have is our rate card, and it just has a low rate on it. If you do not pay off your balance at the end of every month, you definitely want to have your lowest rate that you can. So that card just has a low rate on it, and doesn't have the rewards, but has a great rate on it.
Okay, let's talk about something that you offer to people. It's called a mobile wallet, and we are so often on our device. We may have an app, or we may even manage our money through a budget or other types of apps on our phone, and this is great for those that are already doing something like that.
Our mobile wallet is super simple to use. If you're like me, you have your phone on you all the time and you use it to communicate, to talk, to buy things, and to have your phone be able to do all those things for you. Consumers Credit Union, you use Apple Pay, you can do all sorts of those different products where you don't actually have to have your credit card with you. My card is on my phone. I use the Apple Pay, and when I go someplace, I don't even have to get my card out. I just hold my phone near the reader and it pays for it. And then you can, because we have a great mobile program, you can see those purchases. You get a little notification that you made that purchase, and it really helps you organize your finances and make life really simple for you.
You know, you are growing as Consumers Credit Union in locations. You have some beautiful offices that you have set up, state of the art.
Absolutely.
But what has impressed me with working with you is how willing the people that work in those offices are to sit down with me, with anybody, and say, what are your goals? You know, if you're looking to meet a budget, how do you do that? How do you manage your money best?
Yes.
And I think a lot of times we don't learn how to manage our money in school. That's something that we need to teach ourselves, or someone needs to teach us. And so it's so helpful to have that.
It is nice to have it. We have a great program to help educate people. I think that's one of our missions at Consumers Credit Union, is to educate people with their finances, is our Credit Smart program. We have lots of young adults or parents with young adult children that say, hey, I don't have any credit. I don't have a cosigner. How do I get credit if I don't have credit? It's a classic catch-22. So Consumers developed a credit builder program. It's designed to teach people how to use credit, how to establish credit, and in 6 months you can go from either you have damaged credit or no credit to repairing that, getting a savings account, getting a credit card with Consumers Credit Union. So we can really, it's hands-on. You get we talk to you about once a month to make sure things are going right. We really help you understand how to use a credit card and use it the right way. If it's your first time, or if you had a mistake before and you want to do it right the next time.
Yeah, and here's your website too. So you can go here, you can learn more about the credit cards that we talked about setting up some of those maybe meetings to get you where you need to be with your money, to become a member, all sorts of things here, and locations. You're growing and you're all over the state.
We are all over the state. Yep, we have 19 locations and growing. We have a new one coming in Brenton Village very, very shortly. So we have lots of places to go. If you want personal help, stop in, see one of our smiling faces. If you're tech and ready to go, just go online or use your phone and you go to get a credit card that way as well.
Well, it's been so helpful to talk with you. Of course, we are going into the holiday season. We are heading a new year, and maybe you want to set a financial goal of getting on track and where you need to be. This is a great place to start.
Absolutely, and even in next year, when you get into next year and you've got some store cards, or you look at your balances on January 1 and say, oh man, this is no good. We will definitely have a low interest offer on January 1. If you want to move all those cards into one payment at a low interest rate, we'll be there to help then too.
Yeah, thank you so much, Scott. We appreciate it.
You bet.
And we'll be right back with more 8 West. Don't go away.